Good morning and welcome to our late summer show. We're featuring the work of Parrish Dobson, an extraordinary photographer, a long-term summer resident on North Haven, and someone who has had work with me intermittently over the years since way back when I first started. This particular body of work focuses on the meeting of sky and water. Many of the photos were taken from the ferry. But for me, they're primarily about that liminal space, sort of between waking and sleeping and or the daydreaming space. They're quite magical feeling, as well as being extraordinarily beautiful. This first piece is called Pearlescence, and it's just full of magical reflections and movements in water and sky. And then next we're going to move on to this extraordinary piece, which is an interesting experiment in media. This is a photograph that is printed on aluminum. It's a matte finish, which I believe in this case allows for the subtlety in the color to be just very, very visible and present. Again, it's a very magical feeling, a moment in between times. And then next we have a piece called Dark Horizon. I'm backing up just a little so you can get a better view, and I again apologize, there's a little reflection off the glass. Again, a very soft and subtle exploration of that space, that meeting of elements. And then we're going to turn, and it's fairly early in the morning, so there's not quite so much traffic on Vinyl Haven. It's a beautiful day. And here is a second photograph printed again on aluminum. This one is a glossier finish. It's called White Fog Hills, and again, it's an interesting and very contemporary feeling in the photograph, done in this way that is without glass or frame. I'm quite enamored of it. And this photograph that's resting here because I ran out of wall space is called Island in the Mist. See if I can get a better angle on it so you can see it better. It has a very, very subtle, soft pink color at the horizon, kind of obscuring everything, like pink gauze. And then we're going to move over to the next wall, and I'm backing up because I love the effect of these three photographs as they're hung together. Each one is, of course, brilliant and beautiful in its own right, but somehow there's an interplay of light and movement in them that I quite love. So we'll move up first to Distant Islands, which again has this very subtle, soft coloring and then a bright band of light right at the horizon. And in this one, which is called Anchored Islands, the dramatic distinction between the sparkly silvery water and the dark blue sky with the little islands in the distance is a thing that one relishes when this occurs here. I'm always looking for this particular thing. And then this very dramatic piece is called Mackerel Sky. Just a phenomenal photograph. And it's again an interesting and contemporary approach in that it is printed on a photographically prepared watercolor paper, very heavy paper, and then mounted with these a frame strip top and bottom without any glass. It, of course, could be framed traditionally, but I think this is a very effective way of displaying this piece. It gives you a very immediate sense of being almost in the image. And then around this corner, I have one more of Parrish. This piece Again, the wall space is at a premium at this time of year. And I love this very delicate, soft piece, which is called Fog Band and Sun Rays. And it's just the softest, most inviting look with a horizon line that's almost not there. And so that's a look at Parrish Dobson, and I hope you've enjoyed the tour this morning.